In today's video, we're going to dive into what it costs for $1 back in 1940. Did silver keep up with inflation? We all want to know that. Did silver really keep up with inflation? We're going to dive into this. Please like, share, and subscribe. As you can see, I have 4 quarters from the 1940s. So what is that relative to today? Well, we're going to dive into that right now because this gets me a little hot-headed. I'll be honest with you. In 1940s, that dollar you see in today's money would equal to the inflation. You're going to need a $20 bill. You need another dollar. You need another dollar. That's 22. I'm not done yet. You're going to need another 31 cents to equal the 4 quarters I just shown you. So what do quarters cost melt for today? Right now, as of this video, they were melting right around $4.64. Times that by 4, you got $22.56. So in the paper I have here, it says $22.31. So yeah, I would say silver kept up with inflation because these are worth actually a little bit more than what it would cost you here. So if you saved dollars back in the 1940s, you done better with silver. So silver has done a lot better with inflation. Remember, if you stack these back in the 1940s, you could pay face value. You got your money's worth. Silver and gold keep up with inflation. So what did stuff cost back in 1940s? We're gonna dive into that. And gasoline back in 1940 was 18 cents. Well, remember, a quarter cost right now melts for about $5.64. In most parts of the country, you can get the same amount of gas you got in 1940. So remember, it's $5.64. So if you're less than $5.64, it was 18 cents. So how much gas could you get in 1940 with the quarter? A little bit more than the gallon. Right now, you can get a little bit more than the gallon in most parts of the country with the same quarter. Let's talk about a little bit of food. A fresh dozen eggs. I'm talking fresh dozen. I'm not talking about store-bought eggs. I'm talking going to the farm and getting eggs. It cost 55 cents back in the 1940s. So there's 55 cents. So you're going to need a little bit more than 2 quarters back then. Well, guess what? These melt for $5.64. It's actually less than 2 quarters today for the same product you're buying. How about a loaf of white bread? Back in 1940s, it cost 9 cents. Well, you can get a couple loaves of white bread back in the 40s with a quarter. Today, $1.33. Again, you can get about the same amount of bread that you did in 1940s from 1 quarter. How about a pound of bacon? 41 cents. Okay, so you're going to need 2 quarters at least, and that would cost $6.06 for a pound of bacon, roughly. So about the same, 2 quarters, a little bit of change back. How about a round steak? 41 cents a pound. Again, yeah, you need a little bit more than 1 quarter. Today, $6.06. Same thing. How about a 10-pound bag of potatoes? It was going to cost you 47 cents back in the 1940s for 47 cents. Today, that same bag of potatoes costs $6.95. So again, it's kept up with inflation for 2 quarters. How about fresh milk delivered? Yeah, we don't get milk delivered anymore, but a half gallon of fresh milk back in the 1940s was 31 cents. Today, that same half gallon of fresh milk roughly will cost you $4.58. So again, for 1 quarter, cost you more than 1 quarter back in the 30s. Now it costs you less, silver-wise. Let's talk about how about rent. Rent for a 1-bedroom apartment back in the 1940s roughly cost $27 a month. That's right, $27 a month. Now, I don't think this figure is quite right. I think it's a lot higher, but it's $920.02 for a 1-bedroom apartment. And I think depending where you live is a heck a lot more than that. And let's go on to, how about a movie? Going to the movies in 1940, it's going to cost you 1 quarter. Today, a movie, it's roughly, they're saying about $10. So you probably need about 2 quarters. Some movie theaters you may even need 3. So yes, inflation is high, but silver has kept up with inflation. So listen to people like David Ramsey. I'm sorry, Mr. Ramsey, but you're wrong. Silver and gold are not a pet rock, as you say. They are not. They have hold their value. They have kept up with inflation. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather have, $1? You saved this back in the 1940s. Well, where are you going to get your other bills from? You're going to need another $21.31 if you saved them in dollars. That's the point of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below. Please like. Please subscribe. Until next time, Coin Shop Chris is out.